All right, my client is here. How you doing, Resilience? What color do you want? She said, I'm good. I'm excited. Yes, me too. All right. We'll do red. Hey, Asha, how you doing? I can't see shit. I gotta get right, y'all. Okay, I've already shuffled your cards. So I'm gonna pray over the cards. We're gonna pray for my client and her ancestors. I'm actually vlogging too, so I'm gonna make sure I with you guys. It is currently 8:20. I'm on live for a client reading. Got my tea over here. Yep, we're about to get into it. Okay, got that little clip. Hey, ladies. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Shirley. Okay, let's see what the energy is. This song is called Them Changes by Thundercat. Okay, shuffle. I'm gonna actually play this song. Good and Plenty. Sit. Good time. Did y'all want to say hey to the vlog? I'm gonna wait till y'all comments come up. If y'all want to say hey to the vlog, I'll put y'all on the camera. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put some Florida water on my hands. Pay attention to the lyrics of the music. I'm tapped into your energy as well as your ancestors' energy. So this is the way that they communicate. So pay attention to the lyrics. All right, everybody say hey vlog. Alright, I got y'all on the vlog, so we're good. really quick and we'll get straight into it. Alright, Ashe. Ashe, Ashe. Alright. You ready, Resilience? Make sure y'all like this video as you come in. I got my tea. It's very good. I'm gonna actually put it on ice. So I did peppermint and chamomile.
You might think you know Snapchat, but do you really? Here's 3 things that you might not know about Snapchat app.
Sorry, y'all. One more thing. So far, the music is letting me know the energy. The energy is good. I'm just seeing you go through like a lot of changes in your life. And Spirit really wants you to just focus on enjoyment. Try to make the best of your days, no matter what you're going through. Good times, bad times. Try to still show appreciation and gratitude for where you are on your journey, okay? She says she's already getting emotional. Okay, so we'll see what's going on. She wants insights into her spiritual gifts. So we're going to see if we can get an ancestor to step forward, give her a message. We'll get into the story of the spirit. We'll have a better understanding of who's stepping forward, and then we'll see what the message is regarding her spiritual gifts, okay? This is one of my favorite songs. Excuse me. And it's okay to get emotional during your readings. Like, this is like intimate time with you and your ancestors, so it's okay, I promise you. right, somebody set a timer for 45 minutes. All right, Spirit. So is there a new ancestor who wants to step forward for her?
Mike's Hard Freeze. All the flavor without the brain freeze. This is a
Spirit, is there a spirit who wants to step forward and give her a message about her spiritual gifts?
Stop playing with him, right? Like damn, she on move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she on move.
Alright, so I'm feeling it's a woman. Spirit, is there someone who wants to step forward for her? Manifesting new love. I tried to pay, he begged me to stay. Hey, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna romp. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. So this spirit here likes to manifest, was into that type of stuff. It's definitely a woman. She's speaking on your root chakra. She's basically saying, when it comes to like your love life, I mean, I feel like you already know this, but it's like the route that your love life is in, you gotta find another route. This ain't the path for you, okay? And it's okay to realign and readjust. You don't have to get hung up on the mistakes you made and things like that. Like, there's no need for that. Just focus on taking care of yourself and focus on balance, because this card says imbalance, change your mentality, narcissist tendencies, no, dead end, find another route. So this always lets me know there's like a narcissist in the mix or somebody who is like abusive to a certain extent. So right off the bat, Spirit is bringing up your love life. So yeah, this I mean, it makes sense. All right, so let's see. Spirit, give us insights into who you are. Let us know who you are. Get money too. So this spirit is like seeing you make money and be happy. And I think that's what I was saying in the beginning, like just understanding, like, what was I about to say? Oh my goodness. It's just like a sense of like, okay, I don't want you on this path. You got to find another path, because there is another path for you regarding the love life. And also just learning, like I said, with the root chakra, you got to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet, which you probably have been doing that your whole life, but you got to do it free of codependencies, okay? Plan B. The song. Alright, Spirit, give us insights into who you are. So are you nervous? Because the music said ain't no need to be nervous. I just want to talk. So are you nervous to see who the Spirit is coming forward? Definitely don't be nervous. I've already prayed and all of that stuff, so. So who's the Spirit who wants to step forward for her? Whoa. Yep, it's an older woman. Truth. Positive movement forward. Spiritual strength. Third eye chakra. So this spirit, she's giving me the name like Tilda or Matilda. That's a very distinct name. Let me see what else I'm getting. So what are you saying your name is? Hilda or Matilda. Hilda or Matilda. One of those, okay? Okay, so this spirit is very. Let me turn the music down. This spirit is very in your frequency. She's like holding you up spiritually. Like, she's with you, like, with everything that you're going through in your life. She just wants you to focus on finding your truth and living in your truth as a woman. She's basically saying, don't live in somebody else's reality. Exactly what this card says. You want me to get lost in your world? Don't get lost in nobody else's low vibrations or nobody else's reality, because everybody has a different vision of what their reality is and how they perceive that. So some people might have the best life, they might have money, but if they don't have a positive outlook on life and they're not happy and genuinely happy with themselves, their perception is going to be distorted. They might look like they have it all together, but that doesn't mean their life is better just because they have money. So like, this spirit is like showing me you, like, your train of thought, like when you think about, like, when you see other people, it's sometimes like, oh wow, like I wish I had it like this person, or I wish I was this, or whatever, kind of basing it off of another person. But stop doing that, okay? This spirit is like, stop doing that. Emojine. My grandmother Emojine. So, what did I say the name was? Matilda. I said Matilda or Hilda. I've been letting people go for the past few months. That's good. So this spirit wants you to be more in, like, so as far as your spiritual gifts, she really just wants you to focus on building your intuition, because I feel like before we can get into, oh, this is your spiritual gift, this is your spiritual gift, you have to like grow spiritually stronger, not religiously stronger, spiritually stronger. So when I say the spirit wants you to get stronger spiritually, that's a process, okay? Which I was already hearing this. I was already hearing this before the reading has started, okay? Then you got crown chakra on the bottom of the deck. Hilda, but it would be Emo in her pet name. Girl, wait a minute. You were saying Hilda like that's the name I said? Emo is her pet name. Okay. So let me ask. Let me see if this is the grandmother or is this someone else. Because the song You're My Lady came on. Let me see if this is her. Emojine or Emojine? Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce that. Spirit, are you her grandmother? Are you her grandmother? Was she sassy? Was she kind of like a sassy kind of woman? Because you get the them where you been, me in my skin. When I jump out, you jump in. Find you some business, quick-witted, country ancestor speaking, sassy. So this would be like a woman. Emojine. Who is this? Lighthouse Society. E as in equal. Okay. Emojine. Oh, okay. Emojine. Okay, so that does kind of sound like the name that I was saying. So was she like very like sassy, kind of had like a smart mouth, very like quick-witted, quick on her feet, that type of person? Jen, pronounced like gecko. Okay, so this would be grandma. Okay, so this would be grandma. So she's showing up like an older woman. She's appearing like she's very much like spiritual, and I remember you sharing with me your grandmother wanted you to do spiritual work. So is this the same grandmother? Because this is the energy I'm getting with the third eye chakra, the crown chakra, because these two chakras here are at your head. These chakras are at your head, okay? They're both like purple. She does want you to wear more purple. If you notice, this card here is purple too. Sassy, badass B vibe. Okay. Wow. So this definitely is her. Wowzers. This is amazing. So, let me see. So you're saying yes to this is the woman who, she said my nails are purple now. Wow, she is in your frequency. So she does want you to like actually like wear more purple on your body. She's saying with your complexion, purple, look. Look at the purple nails. So she does want you to wear more purple clothing. She's saying that purple is a color of royalty. Wow, she's speaking facts because that's literally one of my favorite colors. That's my business colors. But purple does represent royalty. She's saying that you need to figure out who you are as a woman, and she's saying you have to start with your ancestry, okay? So you have to dig deeper into who your ancestors are, which that's what you're doing now. But she's basically saying you got to be more like diligent. So she wants you writing things down, documenting things like as far as your journey. So each ancestor that steps forward in your readings, you need to be like keeping like a log on them, like what types of offerings they like. It could be specific memories, because you got to understand ancestors, they want us to keep their name alive. They want us to keep their stories alive. And your grandma, she is thanking you because she said you still speak about her, like you still talk about her, or you still share stories about her. So she is appreciative of that. And the reason why she's showing up like a guardian for you, the reason why is because it's because you're like holding her up. So this is her holding you up. She like pork. Look at this purple circle. So I'm gonna get into what offerings and stuff that she wants. She is super elevated spiritually. She wants you to meditate more. Meditate on your life. Does that make sense? Meditate on your life. She wants you to reflect. So this gives me like shadow work energy. She says I talk about her every day, even with my kid now. She visits me all the time. So this is why she's saying thank you. I'm literally just channeling what she's saying. And she's like, tell her thank you. And this is why she's still in your frequency like this, because you're holding her up. It's like you're keeping her name alive. And that means a lot to her. She's big on like ancestry and stuff like that. So I don't know if she told you stories a lot when you were younger about like her parents and stuff like that, because she's kind of like bringing that up. She's like bringing her parents up. Okay. So where was her parents from? Because she has a rich heritage. Okay. This is why she's wearing purple in the spirit realm, because she's saying like she found her truth while she was alive. Like while she was living in her truth, and she wants you to connect more with like the ancestry from like her parents. Okay. She said she visits me all the time. Even when I had my son, she came to see him and took him up. Oh, yes, she does. No wonder I'm starting to meditate while journaling every day. Yes, she tells me lots of stories. Her siblings love me. Her parents were from the country too. I'm country. That's awesome. So like, I know you're from Jamaica. You're Jamaican. So when you say country, I'm always curious, but when you say country, is it like a countryside of Jamaica, or is it more of like, because I'm from the country, but I'm from the United States. So I'm trying to see like, I'm sure there are similarities just with like how it looks like. I'm sure it's like the countryside, like it's more just like a country way of life. But like what types of things, because I know when we spoke to your Uncle Eric in your last reading, he was country as well. Because I was seeing him barefoot on the porch sweating like a damn pig. He was literally like on the porch like sweating. Yeah, rural area. Okay, that's what I was thinking. It's just like a more rural area. Had a pit toilet. Wow. So that reminds me like my great grandparents, they had an outhouse. So which I think I shared with you in your last reading. But it's definitely a lot of similarities. I'm just trying to picture this in my mind. It's so crazy because even though like your grandma, she was country, she's very well put together. So I don't know if she just looked like she had money, but or she did have a little bit of coin in her life, but she's showing me herself like she has on fine garments. She has a magic wand, and this is her. I almost said what the F, but this is her. Look at the magic wand. Like this is not cap. This is definitely like real. But look here. She even this even though this is like she's not a man, but this is like an embodiment of her. Look at the like robe looking thing she has on. Like this is like expensive kind of wear. She wants you to be more like she wants you to be more in tune with this aspect of yourself, if that makes sense. Like she wants you to she's even saying wearing like when you're around certain people you have to like cover your hair, cover your head. Like she's saying funerals and stuff like that, you have to cover your head. You have to cover your crown chakra and your third eye chakra, okay? This is absolutely what she's saying. And she kind of puts me in the mind of even at night. She's saying you're susceptible to like spiritual attacks like while you're sleeping and stuff like that. So you definitely have to like wear some type of like protective amulet or something. Like you have to cover like you know how like your forehead. So this is like the third eye chakra right here where this dot is. And then this is the crown chakra at your head. So she wants you to like cover you got to cover like your forehead, okay? You got to cover this whole area as you sleep, all right? And funerals, if you go to like a cemetery and stuff like that, she says that is true. Royalty, a boss. Yes, my head is always covered even when I'm sleeping. I do that. Wow, what the hell? We are super tapped in right now. Like, we are super tapped in. Okay, so this is exciting. This is fun because I know you shared stories with me about her. So I'm happy that she's one of the ancestors who want to help you on your journey. This is great news because you already knew her. This isn't like I'm telling you about somebody you don't know. So this is exciting, okay? Let me see. I'm currently in my bucket hat. Okay, she said I cover my head with my... That's what I was seeing you in with a turban. That's exactly what I was seeing. I forgot the name of it. But when I say we are spot the fuck on right now, like... man, and I'm zoned out. So, like, this is how I know I'm channeling. Because, like, I'm saying this stuff, but I'm really just channeling what she's saying. So, is there anything that you want to ask her? I know you want to know your spiritual gifts, but is there, like, anything else you want to ask her specifically? I know you said she had money, so this would definitely be somebody you need to connect with like deeper. I know you still keep her name alive and things like that, but this would be the person, if I was you writing letters and stuff like that to your spirit team, I would be always talking to her. When you pray, say her name. Like if you're praying to God, also you don't have to call it praying to your ancestors, just say talking to my ancestors. And talk to her, but call her by her name, and she will come every time. If you feel like she says she is, it's no joke, I just heard voices talking to me. Yeah, she's all the way in your frequency. So let me go back to the part about, cause she said you're susceptible to like psychic attacks. I feel like this is more of like where you're from, the types of, I'm hearing like the types of spirits where you're from, it's a different kind of energy. So like the way I would explain this to somebody in the US might be a little different. I've never said anything like this before, but it's just a different kind of energy. It doesn't mean it's more scary or less scary. But she's just saying, just do the protective things that you know. Like you can't skip like certain days. So if you're around toxic people, make sure you have something over those two chakras, the crown and the third eye, okay? If you're going into a cemetery, same thing. Anytime you're around anybody toxic, just keep that area covered. It doesn't matter if it's a hat, a turban. She doesn't care. She says, yes, how can I create generational wealth? That's my question to her. So I do that. I call her and her brother a lie. I'm not afraid anymore. Good. Because fear, it definitely attracts low vibrational spirits. So try not to have fear when you're tapping into this journey, because yeah, you'll tend to attract low vibrations, or like spirit. Some people call them trickster spirits and stuff like that. You just have to be careful. Okay. Let me see. So grandma, she wants to know how can she create generational wealth for herself. Positive movement forward, truth, spiritual strength. So resilience, do you know the person, hold on, let me go back up. It was somebody here helping me like pronounce your grandma's name. Trying to scroll back up. Where it come? Lighthouse Society. Do you know Lighthouse Society? And I didn't get a chance to speak, but hey, Lighthouse Society. I don't think I've seen you before on my lives. Let me see. I wear my dark glasses too, like your shades.
So what's your sign? 'Cause I like you. Got a place we can stay for the night. But I'm too shy to invite you.
All right, Grandma. How can she create generational wealth in her life? Let her know. Okay, she said no. She's not worried about that right now. She don't want to talk about that. So let me see. Grandma, what is it that you want? She said, no, I don't know them. Oh, I thought you knew them. Oh, okay, you wear your shades. Okay, I see, I see. Yeah, because being around certain people, look, good old conjure. This card was sitting up. So she wants you to focus on getting stronger spiritually. The stronger you get spiritually, the easier it'll be for you to manifest. The good thing about manifestation is you can manifest anything. You can manifest money, you can manifest a better career. Because, you know, money, that doesn't necessarily mean you got a better career. That just means you have more tangible, like, cash. Like, you have more money coming to you. But you want to create something long term for yourself. So this goes for anybody that's watching. I feel like if you focus on your spiritual journey, that will come. Like focusing on the shadow work and focusing on limiting beliefs, because it's like this. How can we create generational wealth if we still have a poverty mindset, or if we feel like there's never enough, or we feel like, excuse me, or we don't believe in what we're doing? Like, you got to believe in what you're doing, and that's what your grandma is basically saying right now. She's like, you got to believe that what you're doing is going to get you in a better position. If you don't believe in what you're doing, not even just with your spiritual journey, but with anything in life, like if it's a business you start or career, whatever, it's like if you don't believe in what you're doing, you're not going to do a good job. It's just like you have to like really like know that what you're doing is like, it's like you got to think long term. Like, you have to think like, okay, I might not be making nothing from this right now, but if I keep sharpening my skills, if I focus on my divination and getting deeper into that, I'm creating high earning skills for myself, or I'm learning high earning skills. When you learn high earning skills, it might take a little bit longer, but once you learn the skills, you can make money from the skills. Okay, so this is like the energy she's giving me. What are the tools I should be using to manifest new love? Let's see. Let me see. Well, she's showing me a magic wand. So I don't even want to pull cards for that, because she's showing me a magic wand on two different cards. So again, it goes back to spirituality, like making tools, making things with your hands, charging them with spiritual intentions, praying over them. So I'm seeing you make a wand, so you can go out in nature and find like a nice stick, sharpen the stick, and then what you want to do is take one of your crystals, or two or three or four, whatever, but you can glue your crystals if you have a strong enough glue, like Gorilla Glue or something, you can glue your crystals on there, or you can wrap them with like whatever you have. Like this could be like a, she's saying like twine. So you can do this, or you can just order you like a magic wand. But I always try to tell people, like, especially in the beginning of their spiritual journey, you gotta make stuff with your hands. That's how, like, I made this. This is like a of course it's like a smudge. What is the fuck is it called? I'm sorry, my mind is out of there. But you use this for smudging, but I also use it to just like wipe stuff off my desk. But this is how I wrap this one. I have a red one too. Let me show y'all. Which y'all probably see this one. But I made this with a selenite wand. And this has carnelian, black tourmaline, tiger's eye. But I put the tribal marks on the feather. So this is my red one. You know, red birds are good luck messengers from the spirit realm. So, you know, that's just something that I made. But I feel like when you make stuff with your own hands, it's more powerful. She said, Jew, I used to do these things growing up, make stuff for reals. Well, you need to start back doing that. Isn't it funny how in our childhood, I was just talking about this on another reading, but isn't it funny how in our childhood we're so connected to our spiritual gifts, we're so connected just to our childhood and childlike imagination. It's like when we get older, we lose that side of ourselves. But grandma is saying you got to get back to that. You got to get back to like smiling and being happy. Like she's saying she missed that smile. That's exactly what she said. Like, I miss that smile. Like, I miss you being happy, like genuinely happy. So she doesn't want you to focus on love. She doesn't want you to focus on money. She's basically like, all your needs are going to be met. Like, it goes back to like her message in the beginning, talking about like her bloodline. So if you're calling on these spirits, I would not be surprised if they send resources like in the physical for you so you can live better or eat better or whatever the case might be. But she's saying like, don't focus on love. She really wants you to focus on conjure, learning more about like what you want your path to be. So she's saying like, explore more different spiritual paths. Like, you don't have to choose like conjure, but she's saying you can look into different things and like, don't commit to anything. You have to just research. So that's basically what she's saying. Like, look into different things outside of what you were taught, which is Christianity. And she wants you to like be on that journey. She's basically like, don't choose a religion just because of what you know. She's saying in order for you to be spiritually strong, again, you have to believe in what you're doing. So you have to fully believe that whatever path that you choose, religion, practice, spiritual practice, whatever, you got to believe in it. I'm not saying you didn't believe in Christianity, but she's saying like, you have to like genuinely know it's for you. She doesn't think that's for you. She definitely wants you to be spiritually stronger. So this might not even be a religion. But she wants you to focus more on the spiritual journey. She's also saying she wants you to keep yourself lifted up. So you have to be firm. You can't be around certain people. You can't be around a certain crowd. So if you find over the next couple months you're spending a lot of time alone, that's okay. This will be her doing. She wants you to be like in a solo state so you can clear your mind for sure. Okay? She wants you to find yourself. She said hair grease. I do believe that her people do not lack. They do provide things mysteriously. That's why I had stepped away from the church. I knew this. I've always been spending time alone. So now she wants you. She's basically saying like, so when she's saying get stronger, get spiritually stronger, it's more of like, you know how like we all have an intuition. So I'm hearing like, you hear something, but it's like you might still do something else, the opposite of what you heard from your own mind. And it's like she wants you to stop doing that. That's what having a strong intuition means. And the more that you trust in that intuition, the more you'll elevate spiritually, the more you can get into, okay, what are my spiritual gifts? Because right now she just wants you to focus on your chakras, which is like the third eye chakra, the crown chakra, the root chakra, which those are the ones she's mentioned for you. I'm seeing red, I'm seeing purple, which are the ones I just mentioned. It's a process. Like, this is not nothing that's gonna happen overnight in 2 months, 3 months. I'm telling you now. It's something, it takes time. But she's saying, like, if you're in it for the long haul, then you'll get the best results from it. But if you're just in it to like make a quick buck, or if you're in it to like find love, it's gonna fizzle out. It's not gonna be like a long-term thing for you. But she does feel like you could be the person in the family that like she passes her torch to, which is another reason when she was alive she wanted you to get more into spirituality. And now is the perfect time. Like, now is literally the perfect time. Like, you really don't have no distractions. You, of course, you have your daily obligations, but she's saying she wants you to be more spiritually stronger. Honestly, before she can trust that you'll be fine. So she's very much in your frequency, like, very much. Kind of like in a protective sense, but she does like want you to trust yourself more. Like, everything is going to start with you. Everything, even when you're doing your shadow work, I'm here to support you, of course, but she wants you to lean on your own strength and call on your ancestors, because your ancestors have a whole nother energy. It's like so powerful. So if you're calling on them, this is them holding you up. You just have to be more balanced in your energy. You have to be more grounded in yourself. You see, this person here is like meditating, and this person might feel like, oh, I feel so strong, like I feel so good, but the whole time the strength is coming from your grandmother. Like, she's literally holding you up. She's like appearing like a giant. Like, that's kind of the energy I'm getting. Like, that's how big her energy is in comparison to you. It's like you're a little midget, and she's the giant, and she just like over you at all times. And she's also speaking on you being protected. She's protecting you, watching over you. So this is the last thing that she's saying, because she's talking very freaking fast. She's saying, so with the intuition, she's saying that the intuition is like life or death. So if she gives you a download, or she's telling you something, if you don't listen, that could be the difference between life or death. So she's saying your gift is really, you got to think the basics. Your intuition is everything. It doesn't have to be a grand, you know, you're using your magic wand and you doing this and that. Like, no, it's really the simplest stuff, just trusting your intuition. The everyday, mundane stuff, okay? So this really makes a lot of sense. And she does want you to make more things with your hands, because you are talented. Very, very talented. It doesn't matter what you make. She just wants you to make more stuff with your hands. And this is the part I love about conjure, is like, you know, you're using herbs and oils and natural ingredients. You can use it to heal the body. You can also use it for like spiritual strength, like this card says. So you can use your oils and stuff like that. Excuse me. But she's very like pumped up. She got me like, what's the word, high strung? I don't know how to describe it, but it's like talking. She is yapping, okay? Not this sad song came on. This song is called I Want You Around. She said, she says, funny, yo, this lady is good. Yes, I don't listen to the intuition for real. Yeah, you gotta listen. I'm telling you. It's like, if you can't get the basics, she's not gonna be trying to elevate you. But she has so much knowledge, and it's like, for one, you could be making money off of the spiritual knowledge that she's just trying to share with you. And you know, you asking about money and stuff, but she like, listen, I'm trying to get you grounded in what you're doing. Like, it's about being balanced, and it's about being grounded, and it's also about believing in what you got going on. What's the point of her teaching you years and years worth of knowledge if you're still not going to trust the most basic? I'm not saying intuition is basic, but you're still not going to trust your natural born gift and ability, which is the intuition. Everything starts with the third eye, in my opinion. And then the crown chakra deals with our connection to God. So working on those chakras is going to help you feel more connected to what you're doing. And so this is why she wants you to be like more focused on the basics of things. Okay. She's also saying she's going to provide everything that you need. If it's money, shelter, whatever the case may be, ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. Okay. She's going to be giving you downloads and telling you things to do to make more money. She's saying like the first couple months it might feel like what's the word, it's like it might feel beneath you, like it might seem like something, oh, just a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there. Show gratitude and show appreciation for the little money that is coming. Be excited. Oh wow, I made money from making something with my hands. It might have only been $50, but be excited about that $50. No, it won't get you a new house, but she's saying show gratitude for the little blessings that she is sending you. And then if you can show appreciation and gratitude, that's how more blessings are going to come. You just have to be in that energy, meditating every day, doing what you know you need to do, taking care of you, taking care of your son, doing your meditations. You can, like, before your meditations, you can journal, and then after your meditation, you can journal. But you have to keep track of everything that you're doing, literally like you're studying yourself. That's what this journey is about. So it's a process, it's a journey, okay? It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Okay? So she said, nope, I don't listen to the intuition. Nope, I'm in it to grow, to carry the positive. Yep, the tradition. I have no distractions. And that's what she's saying. Like, now's the perfect time for her to, like, really make the biggest impact, because even when she was alive, she couldn't get you to do certain things. So now she's like, I had to remove all these distractions just so I can do what I need to do, which is like uplift you. Make sure y'all like this video for me. I don't have any likes right now. Um, she said yes, she was truly powerful. She's not capping. Asha said grandma's protecting her baby. She definitely is. She said I called on her a few times too. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. She want to help. Let her. Annabelle said yes, she is. They about to find out who grandma is. Sure is. My client says she has so much knowledge in real life. So do I need to be in the outside world of work? I wouldn't. If I was you, I feel like what what I'm getting from this is she wants you to lean more on, because what I'm seeing, and I'm gonna just be real, she's showing me like I think she's gonna send somebody your way. Like, I don't know if you do catering or something like that, but she is sending maybe somebody that's hungry, maybe somebody that doesn't have a lot of money but they're hungry or something like that. I don't want to say she wants you to be a caterer or like do catering, but she's saying like it's gonna start small. So I am seeing like 1 to 2 to 3 people needing food. So this is what she's showing me, but it doesn't have to happen like this. But she is showing me she's gonna send either people your way, or if you see people that you know are hungry, they need food or whatever, you can do that for them. But it's gonna lead to you getting some type of change in your pocket. So it might not be like a lot, like $1,000, but she's saying like she can provide like to keep you like steady for week to week is what she's saying. Okay. And I know for a fact this is what she's saying, like no cap. Like, I'm literally channeling what she's saying. Shut up. She said I'm always catering to people. Like, how would I freaking know that? What? Okay, hold up. Hold Okay. Grandma is tapped in. She's not one of them. And she's saying you're not one of them either. So quit letting people play with you. And oop. It's the sassery for me. She is sassy. She's sassy. I would listen to her. It's like she's like I've been telling her this for years, and it's like it's not clicking. It's like something ain't clicking. But me personally, I think it's clicking now. Like I think you're more in tune than you were. Like you're way more in tune now. So I feel like she got something to work with at least. You see what I'm saying? So that's good for her. Y'all can't hear? She said my son's dad took a bag for him, planning on blessing some. Took a bag for him and planning on blessing someone that's in need of it because he only required. Okay, so let me see because she's showing me cooking. Let me ask. Let's ask. What's some ways that you can make some money? Because I'm feeling like you going out to look for work is kind of like taking more away from what you need to be focused on. Grandma wants you to be more in your feminine energy, so cooking, taking care of people and things like that. Of course, she's wanting you to like find people who have money. So like somebody who has the money for the groceries, they just need somebody to cook it. So you're getting paid for cooking it. So it's not necessarily like you're helping the homeless per se, but she wants you to be like it's just like yes, these are like small little jobs, but she's like saying like it's a way to do it. Like you can be more royal with it. So I'm seeing you like cooking and like having like a nice attire, like looking like just not looking like anything, like because I feel like you love to cook. You love to cook. So she's showing you like doing your passions, doing things that you're passionate about for money. And again, like she was saying, it's not about how much you make the first time. It's just like keep going. Word of mouth gets out. People start to hear about, you know, damn, she can cook. More people will come. So I say just do that with things that you know you're naturally good at. So this is like, so the feminine energy is like cooking, quilting, making things with your hands, sewing. You could even do like stuff like that, sewing for people. It's not saying you have to choose one of these things as a lifelong career. She's just saying no, like she can help keep you afloat, which I think is important because then that takes away from you having to feel like you got to go out and get the bacon and work hard. Like no, she doesn't want you in that masculine energy. Okay. Let me see. So because since my last reading, I called on my positive ancestors and my uncle. Oh Lord, she is for real. I can cook and I'm drawn to do more of that these days. Yeah, this is what she's talking about. So who taught you to cook? Was it this grandmother? This is what she's showing me though. Oh Lord, let me see. I love to cook. I'm good at it. I used to do jerk fish on Friday. That sounds good. You need to keep doing that. Not to make a profit, but because I love it. She said, Jew, you're on point, especially sewing. I'm not, I'm telling you what this lady is saying. It's like, like this is exactly what she's telling me. So let's see. So grandma, what can she do to make some money? So what about, I just heard you could do like $5 plates. You're gonna have to print some flyers out though and like put them around. Like maybe like you have to put it in a certain place. So is there somewhere around you where like most of the men work? Like working men, it might be like a more industrial kind of area. But you gotta hang your flyers or pass your flyers out But you gotta be looking good, okay? You can't go up there looking like you've been sweating from hitting the stove or being at that stove. You gotta look like a beautiful woman, like you are. So go up there looking good. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, royalty. So wear your purple. I'm even seeing you wear like bright colors. What color she's showing me? Like a green. So wear like more bright colors like that. Go up there looking all good, all bootylicious, and pass your flyers out and go on about your day. Put your number on the flyer. Maybe like make like a fake number, not a fake number, but like a, you know, like they have little text numbers or a Google number. Wow, she said yes, she taught me. Am I cap? That's what she said. She's like, I taught her. I taught her. She said, I had the crowd on my block every Friday, live music. Yes, I'm surrounded by mortuary workers, call center agent, ma'am, ma'am. So so that's what you need to do. Make some flyers. Yeah, make you some flyers. Make it like $5. Like you gotta get you. So she was saying it kind of like you're gonna have like somebody that they'll pay you for the groceries, or maybe they'll pay you to like, you can even do stuff like, you know how like meal preps and stuff like that. You can make people's lunch for like, or this is another thing she said. She giving me so many ideas. I wish I had a pencil and paper, but you're gonna have to write this down. She's saying like, damn, what was she saying? It's almost like a monthly charge. Like they pay you a certain amount, which is not a lot, because instead of doing like a $5 plate every day, what you can do is they pay. This can't be like the broke people though. This got to be people with some money or whatever. So I'm seeing like they're paying you like $50 a week, and then they just come get their meal every day. So you gotta like, I'm talking about every day you gotta have the pots busting. Like every day you gotta have something good. Like you gotta have a menu. Like you gotta make, like, again, going back to what I was saying, what the grandma was saying, believe in what you're saying. What am I talking about? Believe in what you're doing. So if you believe in what you're doing, you're gonna make it look good. You're gonna make it an experience, and you're gonna be excited about what you're doing. So we're at 45 minutes, but grandma is still yapping. So can you set like another timer for 15 minutes? Thank you so much, Asha. She said, I was wondering if I should turn this phone into a business one, since lately that's been a part. Yeah, you could. You don't have to. Yes, you. That's for real. I had a contract like that, but I had no one to take care. Ma'am, so this is perfect, because can't your son just be at home while you do this? You should definitely, this is what I'm seeing. Like, you could be making bank. So if you can get a good 5 people, if you can get you a good 5 people, they pay you $50 a week. Start small. That's what grandma was saying. When she was saying like the first 1 to 2 to 3 people, you might feel like, oh, $5, that ain't shit, because it ain't shit. But if you show gratitude, oh my God, I got my first 3 clients. If you look at it like that and you hype up what you're doing, it's gonna seem more important. It's just like with your spiritual journey. If you not excited about what you're doing, who the fuck else can be excited? If you're not pumped to do your shadow work, or if you're not excited to every day do something to love on you, who else can give you that love? It's like when you get to a point to where you're manifesting new love, and you spent time to love on yourself and to like build your businesses up. You're not going to be looking for the basics. You're not going to be looking for somebody to show you how to love, or you're not going to be looking for somebody to help you love yourself. You're already going to love yourself because of the blessings that's coming in your life. And also, I'm seeing like, what's the word? Rags to riches. It's like you're going to be seeing yourself come up. So just be excited about what you're doing, and it's gonna grow, okay? Yeah, okay. She said I was breastfeeding at that time. So you're not breastfeeding anymore. So now's the perfect time, right? Now's a good time for you to do this. So do you still have specific clients, people that you can like reach out to hey, I'm sell. You don't have to say it like $5 every day, but I think you should do the $5 Fridays or $10. You people would pay $10 for a nice plate, but you're gonna have to make it to where they get full. You know what I'm saying? It might be one fish, but you could have like some sides that's filling. You see what I'm saying? So get you like make you something that's gonna be filling. Like I'm talking about, you gotta make your best dish. Like this gotta be your best dish. And even if you start out and you only do 1 day a week, do 1 day a week. But if you feel like you're getting more clientele and stuff like that, then you take it up to 2 days a week, or however many people is like messaging you, hitting you up. But that's gonna be up to you to create it, because you know how to do it because you've done it before. How would I know you've done that? How would I know like this is what she's telling me? Okay, so Grandma, do you have any more? Do you have any more tips for her? Let me see how she can make some more money, or how you want her to be making money these days. Whoa. Let's see how she can be making money these days. Oh Lord. Okay. So this is like, she's talking about your self-love. She wants you to be, basically, don't be having sex with nobody right now. Like if they're not putting money in your pocket, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense with what the message is. This card is a wet pussy and a dry pocketbook. Don't make no sense. So basically what she's saying right now is a moment for you to, of course you're going to be looking good when you go passing your stuff out. People are going to be trying to talk to you. She's saying now is not the time for that. Now it's time for you to focus on your self-love. And she wants you to do this now because of, your personal situation and what what you're going through right now with your husband, your ex-husband, or however that's going. So she's basically, her legs are crossed. So this is giving me like, yeah, now ain't the time to be doing it. Like now we're focused on self-improvement. Right now you're the focal point. If you look, purple. She said, of course I still got my connections. I did have a fish and a beer deal. That sounds good. Like the jerk fish, probably like some rice and peas. And then there was something else that your uncle was asking for, like the greens or something that would probably be good. And I feel like you would be a natural at this because it's something that you're already good at. So it's not going to feel like work. That's what I be wanting y'all to get into. Like, do stuff that doesn't feel like work. Do stuff that feels fun and natural for you. Like, that's the feminine energy of it. Like, do things that's fun, even if you're learning. Like, if you forgot how to sew or whatever. Like, have fun learning. Like, you could be sewing as you got clients coming in. You already got their plates ready. Everything is already set up. Everything is already in place. Your son is there. You're comfortable. You're not having to get childcare. Everything is okay. But what she is saying, she does want you to create a savings. So like every plate that you sell, you can put back $5. Okay? But it needs to be either in a bank account, or it needs to be like somewhere where you're not going to touch it. It needs to be out of sight, out of mind. So she does want you to, as more money is coming in, of course it's going to cost money to like purchase the stuff that you need, but she's saying have a savings, okay? All right, now let's see. Grandma, are there some more ways that you want her to be making money right now? She said stewed peas with white rice on Wednesdays. She is right. Yes, she's serious. Yeah, stewed peas with white rice. That sounds good. Like make stuff that people would be like, that's a delicacy. That's not something you eat. So you know how like I can speak for like in the US, like we have like holiday food. So maybe make like holiday food. Like here people love dressing, turkey and dressing, or turkey wings and stuff like that. Like stuff that's considered a delicacy that you might only eat one time a year or twice a year or something like that. That's the shit I would be making. Point blank period, because people need to be like, oh my god, like this is something like a guilty pleasure. I'm also seeing you make some type of like dessert. So it's with ice cream. It's kind of, in my mind, it looks like a ice cream sundae. So it has the like the scoops of vanilla ice cream, but then you have, oh, that's what's called, a banana split. Banana split. So do y'all eat those? Y'all eat banana splits? It's like with the bananas on the side, and then you have the ice cream, and then you have the chocolate drizzle on it. You can put caramel, whatever, but you need to make something that's like a guilty pleasure. Something that like they eating it, but they know they ain't got no business eating it because it ain't good, like for losing weight and stuff like that. So if I was you, I'd be making something like that, like funnel cake, something that is a guilty pleasure. She said, yes, we do. Oh shit, puddings too. Okay. So but you need to do it like, it gotta be something extravagant. Like it gotta look like it's off of like an Instagram page or something like that, and it's just like, oh my god, that looks so good. The word grandma's using is like food porn, food porn. So even, okay, another thing she told me is presentation is everything. So let's say you cooked your food, you got your food cooked. Don't just show a picture of the food in the pots. Show the food plated. So you're gonna have to get you some nice, like the little white plates that close. You're gonna have to have like your napkin with your silverware rolled up. So like when they come in to get their food, it's already in a bag. It already has their silverware, all that stuff, because they're gonna be in a rush because they gotta get back to work. So the better the presentation is, the more people are gonna want to pay for it. And then especially if you have like desserts too, they're gonna be back after work trying to get a plate. So always make more than enough. You see what I'm saying? Make more than enough, okay? But this is good. This is good news. Anything else, Grandma? How she can bring more money in for herself? You're showing me cooking, quilting. Look, root chakra, solar plexus chakra. Yeah, because we're talking about money. Purple candles. So she does want you to burn some purple candles for her. She's speaking on some other stuff. She's like talking about a tower moment. So I feel like you could be going through a tower moment right now, but again, it goes back to, she wants you to focus on finding happiness. Even though this might not be a happy point in your life, she does want you to find happiness in the chaos. Take control over your situation, and I feel like this is a good way for you to take control over your situation. And again, be grateful. Those couple dollars that's coming in is better than nothing, you know. What should I include in my self-care? Meditation, journaling every day, and working on your shadow work. You can also do mirror work. I would definitely do that. That's on your doc. Pretty much you need to be working on your doc every single day. Point blank period. Like everything's already set up. You just have to like do it every day. Nobody's gonna be there to make you do it every day. So it's something that you have to like prioritize. It's something you have to be excited to do. Because one thing about me, I'm not about to be like, hey, did you answer your question? Did you? I'm not babying you. I don't do that. I don't baby people. Like I don't get codependent on my clients, and I don't make them codependent on me. So my job is to support you if you need me, but this journey is for you. It's for you to realize like how strong you are as a woman. It's for you to step into your own personal power. How can you grow if I'm coddling you, or if I'm, of course, I'm gonna be there if you need me, but I can't make you or walk you through every little thing. Like it's really a personal journey. But what I would say is just never forget to call on your guardian angels, your ancestors, however you want to call it, because they're the ones that's holding you up. Okay. I'm forever grateful. I understand the power of the universe. I started working on it today, and man, I know I gotta dig deep. It gave me the feeling of when I was in college. The professors don't baby you. Yeah, no, they don't. It's like you gotta chase the professors down damn near. But yeah, it's just a different. you think about it symbolically, it's a new chapter, it's a new level in life. It's not like grade school to where, or high school to where our teachers, they're chasing us down to do our work. College is different, it's another level. You have to be more responsible, you have to be more in tune with what you're doing. You have to be fully present, because if not, you're gonna fail out, you're gonna flunk out, they're gonna send your ass home. But that's like symbolic for like where you are right now in your journey. It's like that's really the hard part. Like the scary part is kind of like doing it alone, but you're not alone. That's the thing. Like you're not alone. A lot of people going through a spiritual awakening, they do have to do it alone, but you're not alone. So I feel like you're in a great position. Like you have support, you have support, you have support. So even if you feel like you're alone, you're not alone. So just remember that, okay? She said, and they'll only help you if you only do the work and show interest. Yeah, they say God helps those who help themselves. I know that's right. That's it, and I feel like I'm the same way. Shoot, like if I see a person trying, like I don't mind answering questions. Of course, you got to be in my mentorship. Like I'm not just about to be answering a whole bunch of random questions from random people. But if you're in my mentorship and you're trying and you need help and you're not just looking for somebody to do the work for you, like I'm all in. Like this is what I love to do, so why wouldn't I help? You know, it's the same concept. Like just believe in what you're doing and it's gonna be fine, okay? So let me ask, I'm gonna ask one more question. We'll see if Grandma has anything else to say, anything else that she wants you to focus on, and then we'll close out. The song is called Glowed Up. I keep seeing these emotional loss cards. So I would just say, nurture yourself. That's another reason she wants you to focus on your spiritual strength. Is because if you don't, you're gonna be a type of person that people, especially men, will feel like they can manipulate, or they feel like they can use you, and not necessarily for money, but they can use you to basically to be a puppet in their bullshit. And I've talked to you about this, but you have to be in your own energy, so people won't come along and think that they can just get one over on you, or they can use you for sex, or they can use you for attention, or you know, as a placeholder in their life. Like we're not doing that. I don't give a fuck who it is. No, we're not doing that shit. And that's why grandma's like, don't even worry about sex right now, don't even worry about love right now. Like focus, the only love you need to be focused on is loving your son and loving the woman in the mirror, okay? And that's facts. She said, that's the mindset I have and I continue these days. I get up every day with a heart and mind of gratitude because we attract what we are. Yes, ma'am. And also, like Grandma was saying, she wants you to smile more. She wants you to be more happy. And wearing those bright colors will help. The colors I got for the chakras, she said green. Remember the green? I'm seeing like a neon green. Of course, wear red to work on the root chakra. And then wear yellow, okay? You can even do like pinks and stuff like that. But wear brighter colors because that'll make you feel like more confident. Okay? Is there anything else you want her to focus on, Grandma? Passion ignited, heartache and loss. So you have another loss card coming out. This is just like, I mean, it's straightforward. Like you are heartbroken and you're going through a lot of emotions. But remember, you have support. You have people that will help you, even if they're not around you. So don't feel alone. Okay? Don't feel alone because you're not alone. The biggest thing is just asking for what you need, whether it be from your ancestors. This is specifically talking about like heartbreak, relationship type stuff. So it's okay to be, I'm not saying being heartbroken is a good thing, but it's a part of life. And the phase that you're at right now, it's like you had to reach this low moment in order for you to like come into yourself spiritually. Like if this wouldn't have happened, how else would you have found your path? Let's be real. Like, you probably would still be Christian, right or wrong. I don't know if you still are, but I'm just saying you probably would still be in that mindset. So sometimes bad things happen in life for us to take a deeper look in the mirror and look at ourselves and see, what am I doing that is attracting this type of person to me. Of course, people can act perfect and flip the switch on us, but we see the red flags and we know when something ain't right. It's up to us to stay or walk away. And I feel like right now, like, what's going on in your life is happening for you. It's not happening to you. So it's all about your perspective. It's all about your mentality. She said, I haven't been smiling for real. And that's what grandma was saying. Like, she wants you to smile more now. This makes me think of that song. I'm going to play it. This is a great reading. Grandma not playing with your ass. I'm gonna tell you that much. she's not one of them. She said, I would still be a Christian. I wouldn't have found myself. That's true. So can we find appreciation even though it sucks, it feels bad? I mean, it hurts, but it's like a domino effect. It's like something had to happen for something else to fall apart. So just anytime you pray and you talk to God and you talk to your ancestors, tell them thank you. Thank you for, even though I feel like crap, thank you. Because for one, I'm still here. Every day that you wake up, that means you still have a purpose. You still have something to fulfill. It's a reason why you're here. Because if your time was up, your time will be up. Best believe me. It's just like every day is a new opportunity to find yourself and to continue loving on yourself, okay? I would say, what's your zodiac sign? Because I'm seeing the fire element and then I'm seeing the water elements here with these heartbreak cards. So I do feel like there's a little bit more releasing that you need to do. So do you another spiritual bath on the next full moon. But also you need to do, I think you've recently done a petition, but I'm seeing you use the fire element, so you need to be burning stuff for sure. Like burning stuff, okay? The fire element is good for speeding things up and sending things into the spirit realm, okay? So do you have anything else you want to say to grandma before I close out? But she does see you. She does see you finding your happiness. And look, she's smiling. So this will be you. Oh, you're a Sag? It makes sense. You're a fire sign. So this is totally like on point. And here go that circle again. Where'd that card go? And again, you got this card, positive movement forward. This is water here. So she, as long as you keep pushing, don't get stuck where you're at. Remember, change your mentality, find another route. Just because it don't work one way doesn't mean it's not for you. And she's also saying just because something went wrong in this marriage doesn't mean that you're not lovable. It doesn't mean that you won't find love. It doesn't mean that love isn't out there for you. But the real love, the rawest love, the most pure form of love comes from within. Everything that you need, everything that you feel like you need is within you. Everything, okay? Everything comes from within you. And that's the emphasis. And that's what she wants you to understand. You don't need nobody else to help you. You don't need, like, she's literally saying this, like, and so even though like I'm your spiritual mentor or whatever, like, you don't even need me. That's what grandma's saying. Like, she wants you to be dependent on no one. She wants you to depend on your ancestors, but like you don't have to be codependent on people because you can do this. You're built for this. This is your calling. This is what she wants you to be doing. So it makes sense. You can't be codependent on people, even if it's people that are sent on your path to help you grow and to help you find yourself. That's okay. It's okay for you to love people and create genuine relationships, but you have to do it from a healed place. Okay? That's what she wants for you. Okay? She doesn't want you just meeting people and every person is codependent. Let me latch on to them. No, no more of that. No more of that. Okay? Anything else, Grandma, that you want to leave her with? Any words of encouragement? Financial and material changes. So she is seeing changes in your money and your finances. Then you get the sacrifice card. This is also water here, water and air, but here's a rainbow. So she's saying release, cry, get it out. Everything that's bothering you as far as your situation, what you're going through, she sees it. She's there with you. But she's basically saying like she's making changes for you. So the sacrifice right now, what you need to be focused on right now is honestly watering yourself and taking care of you. Okay? Another sacrifice is the not having sex and not it's just like, you know how she was saying like not going certain places, not being around certain people. That's the sacrifice, but that's what's going to get you further in life. Okay? Any final words of encouragement, Grandma? Well, recognition and reward. So she is saying, sorry y'all, my damn phone froze up. She is saying that you will be rewarded for what you're doing. So that's why she wants you to go back to the basics. She wants you to be cooking, quilting, doing motherly and feminine things, because she wants you to understand like the basics, the mundane, sometimes the stuff we think, oh, ain't nobody gonna want this, or ain't nobody. That's what people want. It's the basic stuff. And she doesn't want you wasting your time and wasting your energy trying to find excuse me, trying to find a career instead of creating one for yourself and creating something out of nothing. So I do see you coming out of this, and I do see you being successful, but you have to define what success is to you, because success is different for every single person. Success could mean paying your bills on time every month. Success could mean having food to eat every night. Success could mean having a certain amount of money in your savings, or having a certain amount of money generated in a year. Like, you have to define what success is, and then, you know, set clear and realistic goals, and then go from there. That's all you can do, you know. So this is the message. Thank you so much, Grandma, for coming through for her. I know she appreciates the message. She said, I've been crying, no joke. I love her, I thank her, and I'm ready to work. I'm grateful. I received this message with a lot of peace and love and self-love. Yes, I've stopped with the codependency for real. Absolutely. You cannot be codependent. It's not a fun feeling. Alright. Grandma, you may go back to the spirit realm. Goodbye. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everybody who joined. Thank you to my client for booking me. Y'all want to drop a comment? Let me know who's in here. Make sure y'all like this video too. How you feeling, Resilience? This was so good. This was such like a breath of fresh air. I just feel like you have nothing to worry about. Grandma is literally making everything that needs to happen, like your mentorship. Your mentorship is paid up. You got a reading next month. Like, this is what she wants you to be focused on, your spiritual growth. That's it. And doing you, but like in the simplest way. Like, and I'm ready for you to be able to, go back to this reading and watch it over. Because, like, every time you watch a reading, it's going to be, you're going to receive something else, whether it be from the music or from something I said or from something that your grandma said. Okay? I'm going to play one more song as I close out. Why this song want to play so good? You were screen recorded the whole thing? You have to do that. You'll still have your link afterwards. It's like over an hour. Asha, you still here? Annova still in here? I'm feeling good. I needed this. I'm glad you enjoyed your reading. My best friend ain't backing out, it's still on site. Fool. I'm the only one out here on the night news. I'm the only one out here on the night news. Trophy case still light, body need a race stripe. And these minerals on my body break light. And these reds on my body break light. New man coming up ahead on his own too. You a natural blondie like Goku. You a natural blondie like Goku. Like a serpent. Talking the heads replaying on the surface. Eyes no chin and you shoot gaze. Moonwalking R.I.P. standing cool. You had just some birthday. Hey, Naima. Show me the wisdom. It said, I know, but sometimes I zone out and go to a video. Oh, okay. Her legs crossed. I thought she got money. Yep. Grandma is definitely a guardian angel for you. And how cool is it that she came forward for you? Like, how cool. And you have been telling me about her. So I think that is definitely divine. And it feels so good to just know that even though our ancestors have passed on, they're still with us. And like, sometimes I get emotional when I watch the readings back, because I'm just like, you were literally telling me about this person, personality and everything, and then, then she steps forward, and I know it's her based on what you already told me, but it's just a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? But she's definitely still there for you. I forgot to ask about offerings and stuff like that, but I think you would know what she likes to eat. So definitely, whenever you make your next meal, I would say leave her something. I knew she would be my guardian angel. Yeah, she's super like elevated for sure spiritually. Um, with the clothes that she has on, that lets you know right there, like very much royalty. If you have a picture of her, definitely send it to me. But was she like dark skin? Because that's how the cards was appearing. She would have been very beautiful with that leg, with the card with the legs crossed. I say, yeah, this got to be her. But she was a pretty dark skinned lady. She was dark skinned with woolly hair and tall. Wow. You'll definitely have to send me a picture. Had a bump on her nose. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. Thank you, Resilience, for booking a reading. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. If you would like to book a personal reading, my readings website will be down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Juju the Master Manifester, and I am out.